Live from Penn State's campus, this is Nittany Talk. I'm Alexis Boyle, and in today's episode, we will be cracking down on some recent news, discussing what we think are the best hits of the year, and see a day in the life of our line producer, Courtney. Now, let's get to talking. Welcome back to Nittany Talk. Welcome back to Nittany Talk. I'm Alexis Boyle. In our first segment of the day, we will be talking about a more serious topic, the recent noticeable rise in gun violence. So, I think we all heard about the shooting at the University of Virginia. A tragedy. They lost 3 football players. There were 2 others injured. It's heavy because, especially because the suspect is a former football player from their team. So what do you guys think about this?
Well, I would definitely say it's crazy because the suspect in custody, Christopher Darnell Jones Jr., he is an ex-player, but he hadn't been on the team for about a year by the time this happened. So you kind of don't know if the victims knew him or not. Mm-hmm. Like, do they remember him? Did they interact with him much? It's a little bit of a gray area in that subject.
I think you kind of wonder too, was there like a previous issue or something with him and the team maybe, and he just was like out for so-called revenge or something like that? You don't really know. I mean, he started in 2018, so these kids would have been, everyone that he played with would have been gone except for the ones in his grade, and 2 of the suspects weren't even in his grade. So you wonder, how did he even know them? Was it random? Like, I don't know. It seems kind of all up in the air.
Yeah, all 3 players were in different grades. There's a first year, a second year, and a third year. So I don't know if he would have known them, but it seemed to be targeted based off of who he shot. It was at 10:30. They said shots were fired, and he shot near a parking garage on campus, inside of a bus full of children. Not children, but a bus full of students at University of Virginia.
And I think that's the least place you would expect it. Like, I think you would expect them to maybe jump out of a bush or come to you on the streets. You wouldn't expect it to be on a bus. I mean, I don't even know what to say.
It's such an open area, and the 2 other students that are wounded, from what I've heard, they have recovered, thankfully. But still, it's just so crazy that all of this happened, and it happened really fast. And I know the whole team is grieving. I know Penn State is grieving with UVA. And all our condolences go out to them.
Yeah, I think one thing that should be talked about is the fact that he's already been in police eyes before. He was in 2021. He was there they were watching him for a concealed weapon violation in Charlottesville, so already in the area. So if the police already have their eyes on him, should he have been there in the first place? But I don't know if there were other details involved that they didn't publish.
Well, I'm going to switch it up now. As much as we could go on for hours about this and how just terrible this is for the university, there was a shooting at Club Q in Colorado Springs. There were 5 people killed and 17 people were injured at a LGBTQ nightclub. And it was the person who was injuring everyone was stopped by a father and one of the club performers. I mean, I can't even imagine how these people were feeling.
Right.
It's a 22-year-old suspect named Anderson Lee Aldridge, and he's currently in police custody in the hospital, which is good that he was taken away and they know who it is. But still, I mean, why are these things happening?
I know. It's awful. I mean, the man who saved the people at the club, he's a veteran from the U.S. Army. He served multiple tours. I mean, I don't think anyone would expect he wouldn't expect to go to a club with his wife and daughter and need to have that training to
Right.
get there. I mean, luckily his wife and daughter are fine, but his daughter's boyfriend was one of those that was killed, which is a tragedy to his
Right.
family as well as everyone involved.
Well, on top of that, it was also the eve of Transgender Day of Remembrance, and Colorado is known as one of the most deadly states for shootings, with multiple other shootings, such as the Columbine shooting years ago. And there have been reports from Aldrich's neighbors saying that they didn't really see any signs. It came out of almost nowhere, it seems like. Like they had no idea what was about to happen.
Yeah, I mean, I know I've seen on social media everywhere, not just the LGBTQ community, but everyone has been reposting about the 5 suspects or the 5 victims who were killed. And just in general, people are really mourning like this loss. I mean, especially with now all of the violence against LGBTQ people, it's really been a big awareness. And I think this was just a huge, huge wake-up call for everyone who was not supporting anyone.
Yeah, and one more noticeable thing is that he's also been in police eye before for alleged bomb threat in 2021 as well.
Right.
So now there's 2 suspects have both been in police view, like about 1 year before.
Well, a few days after that shooting, there was another shooting at a Walmart in Chesapeake, Virginia. A manager killed 6 people and 6 others were injured and then turned the gun on himself, Andre Bing. There was no clear motive, but a lot of people who were at the scene said that he seemed paranoid. And this isn't the first time that there has been a shooting at Walmart. In El Paso, Texas, there was a shooting of Hispanic people all across Target there.
Yeah, and did you hear that he was picking and choosing who he shot out of the employees? He pointed a gun at one of them and told them to go home and did not shoot them.
It's sick to me that an employee, let alone a manager, would do that. Like, imagine being those employees. Like, that's just the worst feeling in the world. I can't even imagine.
Definitely.
Just like it's someone you know and someone you probably trust, and all of a sudden they seem paranoid. You have no idea what's going to happen around you.
Well,
workplace.
Going on what you said about not knowing what's going to happen, there was a school, Robb Elementary in Texas. There was a shooting, and there were elementary school students were killed. I mean, why would people target elementary school students? It does not, like, I cannot wrap my head around that. It's insane to me.
It is terrible. I think one of the worst things that I saw on the news was that the police chief didn't respond like right away. They had officers saying that they weren't aware of the 911 calls that children were making, so completely just disregarding anything that they knew about it.
Well, on top of that, the school district, they strayed from their safety protocol. They had doors open, unlocked. Anyone could have entered that school at any time. And I think they should put those safety regulations and make them tighter in elementary schools, in any school in general, having to show like ID or something like that so that you can enter a school if you aren't a student. Things like that to make it safer for schools for students.
Definitely. I completely agree with you both.
Well, what do you guys think would be like a good thing that we need to pay attention to more?
I think mental health, definitely. Pay attention to
and
people
those
around
safety
you.
protocols. They're there for a reason. Follow them, and I think that would really help out a lot of situations.
If we work together, I think we could really make a change.
Yeah. Well, that's all the time we have for recent news. All of the people impacted by these tragedies are in our thoughts. For Nittany Talk, I'm Alexis Boyle.
Ready, mics?
3, 2,
Fade in on 2, mic and cue.
This is Nittany Talk.
Like us leaking shows out.
I would say spring.
Slow down.
And he knew that. How do you say
I know. She like continues to hold her values and everything though. And I think that that's really important. So yeah, and self-care Saturday.
And you lose a lot of sleep.
Yes, agreed. Yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome to Culture Central. My name is Jaden Stewart,
What's good, everybody? My name is Eric Pichardo, and we are your hosts
creators.
and executive producers of Culture Central. Is this Whitney Houston? Like,
We're doing things that have never been done before, so welcome to the family.
If you don't include human beings, you cannot accurately model the way the climate has changed over the last 50 years.
And I don't know that we're ever going to be free of some sort of bug.
A natural state of motion for something to be in is to remain in its current state of motion.
Been lucky enough to discover various things out there. Pulsars, exoplanets, and some other phenomena that ended up being interesting.
Hi, I'm Johnson Gary with Asking Penn State.
With Asking Penn State,
Asking Penn State.
Asking Penn State.
Asking Penn State.
Welcome back to Asking Penn State.
Hey everybody, thank you for tuning into this edition of Penn State Sports Night.
For all of us here at the Belisari Media Center, we are
Penn State Sports Night.
Live from the campus of Penn State University, this is PSN News.
Penn State Network News is a student-produced, bi-weekly live news show featuring all student talent.
From local and national news to sports, entertainment, weather, and live interviews, we have it all.
We also feature student-made packages from across campus.
Airing every Monday and Wednesday at 7 p.m.
We are PSN News.
Be sure to check us out on Twitter and Facebook at PSN News, on Instagram at Penn State Network News, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/PSN News.
Have a good night and stay safe, Penn State.
Hey everyone, we are Red Carpet News, your main source of entertainment news at Penn State University.
Man, this festival is going to be popping.
I'm Alex Porzillo, here with Aiden Harrell.
He's going to 23rd with Daddy Elon Warbucks to actual space away from Kim.
So in sync, especially during Kendrick's part when they came out, reporting on anything from music, movies, TV shows, fashion, to celebrity gossip. You don't want to miss out on any of the hot topics we discuss.
Find our segments on YouTube under the name Red Carpet News for your daily dose of entertainment.
We are Red Carpet News.
Ready, mics?
3, 2,
Fade in on 2, mic and cue.
This is Nittany Talk.
Like us making shows out there.
I would say spring.
Slow down.
When he knew that, how do you think? I know. She like continues to hold her values and everything though, and I think that that's really important. So yeah, and self-care Saturday.
And you lose a lot of sleep.
Yes, agreed. Yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome to Culture Central. My name is Jaden Stewart.
What's good, everybody? My name is Eric Pichardo, and we are your hosts
creators
and executive producers of Culture Central. Whitney Houston. Like,
we're doing things that have never been done before. So welcome to the family.
If you don't include human beings, you cannot accurately model the way the climate has changed over the last 50 years.
And I don't know that we're ever going to be free of some sort of bug.
A natural state of motion for something to be in is to remain in its current state of motion.
Been lucky enough to discover various things out there. Pulsars, exoplanets, and some other phenomena that ended up being interesting.
Hi, I'm Johnson Gary with Asking Penn State.
With Asking Penn State, Asking Penn State.
Asking Penn State. Asking Penn State.
Welcome back to Asking Penn State.
To the right.
Welcome back to Nittany Talk. My co-hosts Catherine Schreiner, Emily McGillen, Ashley Mascaro, and I will be sharing what we think are this year's best music. So, Catherine, what do you think?
Okay, so I would say this year's best music. First, I'm going to start with the best artist. Okay. So first, I would say Elton John. Elton John, he had his farewell tour this year, and from what I've seen on Disney Plus with them just now releasing it, it went phenomenal. It was so good. He is so entertaining. I think he definitely ruled this year. And then I would also say Meghan Trainor. While she used to be big in like 2016 and all that, I think she had a total comeback. And whether you like her music or not, you cannot say that her socials are bad. Like her socials, I see her all over TikTok. She is like everywhere. Like I don't expect to see her and then boom, she's there. And I think she's absolutely killing it. I think she had a huge comeback. She's releasing a lot of new music in these upcoming years. So I'm excited. So next I would say for my favorite songs, I would say number one is Vegas by Doja Cat. I am obsessed with that Elvis movie. I don't know about all you, but Austin Butler, like, like Doja Cat completely killed it with that song. I think it fit perfectly within the movie, and it just brought out a whole like new side of that movie. And then number two, I would say Super Freaky Girl by Nicki Minaj. I am a Nicki stan. I think she is amazing. Her music is so quality, and I hope she releases more soon because Super Freaky Girl, another one I've been hearing all over my TikTok, definitely entertaining. And then the best albums of the year, I would say Midnights. That is a recent release, but already so many trends following that. Taylor has outdone herself with this one. So my favorite, I would say, is Lavender Haze, and it definitely was one of the best. And then Harry House is my next one. I know some of you also put Harry House down.
Of course.
It's just so good. Music for a sushi restaurant. It's definitely an interesting music video, but the song, super good. How about you, Ashley?
Well, if I'm being honest with you, for albums, I'll start with albums this time since you ended on those. I also picked Harry's House. It's great. I have not listened to a ton of songs from like different albums and stuff. So I was kind of just like, I love Harry Styles. I love his music in general. So I think this is a great album. I have to go through and like really listen to the rest of it. But I did the same with Lizzo. Like I love Lizzo. I think she's hilarious. I think her music is great. Like I think she's just incredible. So I picked her album as well, even though once again, I have not listened to all of it. I would say the best songs I heard one time, The Motto by Tiesto and Ava Max on the radio. And I was like, this song is so good. I don't know why. It was just like a one-time thing. I was like, I really liked this song. And then I love Imagine Dragons. So I'd say Enemy was really, really good. I didn't watch the movie, but that it was featured in, but I loved it on the radio. And I just think it was a really good song. Obviously Lizzo, one of the best artists this year. I'd even say all time. Like she definitely has picked herself up in the rankings for the Billboard and stuff like that. Like I just think she's really, really good, and she's funny. I'm trying to go see her in concert this year, so we'll see. And then I love The Weeknd. I think I used to not be a fan of The Weeknd, but then I started listening to more and more of his music, and I was like, this guy's really, really good. And especially after that Super Bowl halftime show a couple years ago, I was like, this guy's phenomenal. So yeah, I loved it.
I'm going to have to agree with you when it comes to The Weeknd. I have him down as best album as Dawn FM. I loved it. I'm a huge Weeknd person. I like that. Other than that, I think Giveon, I will die for that man. I love his music so much. I can listen to it all day. I mean, from his newest album, which is one of my favorite albums right there, Scarred is one of the best songs I've ever listened to. But when it comes to best songs, Golden Hour, which is all over TikTok right now by Jake, is so good. He's so talented with the piano and all of that. And then Jimmy Cooks, gotta love that, by Drake featuring 21 Savage. I go into all different types of music, to be honest. I'll go into country, I'll go to R&B, to rap. I never really I don't stick with one thing. But then when it comes to best artist, we got Giveon, of course, and SZA. I love SZA. I love her music. Her and Summer Walker are honestly kind of tied for me.
Well, I didn't realize how many Harry Styles fans we have here. This is great. But yeah, I put him as my best artist. I really think that he has outdone himself this past year, specifically with the music aspect. You know, he's proved himself with his vocal abilities, right? But he really came through with his writing abilities, but also really putting together the synth sounds and the indie pop sounds. And I think it really suits him as a person, but also as an artist. And going along with that, I also chose Steve Lacy as part of that best artist. He was kind of an underground person for a while, I feel like, and then he kind of came out of nowhere with these indie pop sounds, but also R&B sounds, which I really, really like. Like, that's my niche. So love Steve Lacy. And fun fact, Harry Styles had As It Was from his recent album on Billboard Top 100 for 14 weeks straight. And then guess who topped it? Steve Lacy. So just saying, I think best artists are those two. And then for songs, it seems like everyone's on TikTok nowadays, but Katie Gregson McLeod, she posted a song called Complex on TikTok. It was so good. And she was like, I don't feel like releasing it, whatever. Then she released it and it just blew up, and it's still only a demo. And everyone's still like going crazy over it. And I just love the writing about this, because it's about someone that's madly in love with another person, but that person's not giving the same to them in return. But they feel like they have to save them in order for them to feel special. So it's complex, but also it's a complex. So I think that's really interesting. And then Unholy, not gonna lie, not my personal favorite by Sam Smith and Kim Petras, but I think this is new for him, and I think he's going to start diving more into that. So I really like what he's doing there. And then lastly, again, great choice, ladies, with best album, Harry's House with Harry Styles. He did a fabulous job. Every single song on that album is non-skippable, have to play every single song. And lastly, no one's talking about Kendrick Lamar. I feel like he's the kind of guy that teases something, release, and then he disappears. So I feel like he's a genius for that, but also we need more. So those were my best albums of this year. And I'm glad that we all could agree on something.
Yeah, I hate to be the one that disagreed with the Harry Styles, but I don't like Taylor Swift.
Me neither.
At all. I really don't like her.
Wow.
No, I'm sorry. I know, touchy subject, but Harry Styles, yeah, for me too. So
yeah,
I don't know.
It's okay. We'll help you out.
Oh,
no, obviously.
I don't know if I need the help, but well, that's all the time we have for this year's greatest music. Do you think we missed any? For Nittany Talk, I'm Alexis Boyle.
Hey everybody, thank you for tuning into this edition of Penn State Sports Night.
of us here at the Belisari Media Center, we are
Penn State Sports Night.
Live from the campus of Penn State University, this is PSN News.
Penn State Network News is a student-produced, bi-weekly live news show featuring all student talent.
From local and national news to sports, entertainment, weather, and live interviews, we have it all.
We also feature student-made packages from across campus.
Airing every Monday and Wednesday at 7 p.m.
We are PSN News.
Be sure to check us out on Twitter and Facebook at PSN News, on Instagram at Penn State Network News, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/PSN News.
Have a good night and stay safe, Penn State. Hey everyone, we are Red Carpet News, your main source of entertainment news at Penn State University.
Man, this festival is going to be popping.
I'm Alex Porzillo, here with Aiden Harold.
He's going to 23rd with Daddy Elon Warbucks to actual space away from Kim.
So in sync, especially during Kendrick's part when they came out, reporting on anything from music, movies, TV shows, fashion, to celebrity gossip. You don't want to miss out on any of the hot topics we discuss.
Find our segments on YouTube under the name Red Carpet News for your daily dose of entertainment.
We are Red Carpet News.
Ready, Mike?
3, 2,
Fade in on 2, Mike and Q.
This is Nittany talk.
Like us making shows out there.
I would say spring.
Close down.
When he knew that, how do you think? I know. She like continues to hold her values and everything though, and I think that that's really important. So yeah, and self-care Saturday.
And you lose a lot of sleep.
Yes, agreed.
It's
Yeah.
hard to say.
Hey everyone, welcome to Culture Central. My name is Jaden Stewart,
What's good, everybody? My name is Eric Pichardo, and we are your hosts
creators
and executive producers of Culture Central. Is this Whitney Houston?
We're doing things that have never been done before. So welcome to the family.
If you don't include human beings, you cannot accurately model the way the climate has changed over the last 50 years.
And I don't know that we're ever going to be free of some sort of bug.
A natural state of motion for something to be in is to remain in its current state of motion.
Been lucky enough to discover various things out there, pulsars, exoplanets, and some other phenomena that ended up being interesting.
Hi, I'm Johnson Gary with Asking Penn State.
With Asking Penn State, Asking Penn State.
Asking Penn State. Asking Penn State.
Welcome back to Asking Penn State.
Hey everybody, thank you for tuning into this edition of Penn State Sports Night.
For all of us here at the Belisari Media Center, we are
Penn State Sports Night.
Live from the campus of Penn State University, this is PSN News.
Penn State Network News is a student-produced, bi-weekly live news show featuring all student talent.
From local and national news to sports, entertainment, weather, and live interviews, we have it all.
We also feature student-made packages from across campus.
Airing every Monday and Wednesday at 7 p.m.
We are PSN News.
Be sure to check us out on Twitter and Facebook at PSN News, on Instagram at Penn State Network News, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/PSN News.
Have a good night and stay safe, Penn State. Hey everyone, we are Red Carpet News, your main source of entertainment news at Penn State University.
Man, this festival is going to be popping.
I'm Alex Porzillo, here with Aiden Harold.
He's going to 23rd with Daddy Elon Warbucks to actual space away from Kim.
So in sync, especially during Kendrick's part when they came out, reporting on anything from music, movies, TV shows, fashion, to celebrity gossip. You don't want to miss out on any of the hot topics we discuss.
Find our segments on YouTube under the name Red Carpet News for your daily dose of entertainment.
We are Red Carpet News.
Welcome back to Nittany Talk. I'm Alexis Boyle, and in our last segment of the day, we're all going to be wishing our talent producer, Olivia, a great time in Paris and a happy birthday.
Hi, Olivia. I just wanted to say thank you so much for being so welcoming for Nittany Talk, and I wish you the best of luck in Paris and a wonderful birthday.
Hey, Olivia, just wanted to thank you for all the hard work you've put in as our talent producer. Good luck in Paris.
Hey, Olivia, I just wanted to thank you for all of the advice and help you've given us at Nittany Talk and how you've made all of us better talent. I really feel like I know so much more than I ever have because of you, and I can't wait to see what you do in the future. Best of luck in Paris. We'll miss you so much.
Hey, Olivia, it's Jeremy. I just wanted to say thank you for putting together the politics panel this semester. I really enjoyed it, and good luck in France next semester. All right, bye-bye.
Happy birthday, Olivia. You are one of the most hardworking and determined people that I've ever met. I thought I was busy, and then I met you. So I don't even know how you had time to turn 21, but here we are. You made it. That's all that matters. If there was anyone that I would like to spend 97% of my classes with, I'm glad it's you. Happy birthday.
Hey, workaholic bestie. I just want to hop on and say just congratulations for going abroad next semester, and that we will all miss you from Nittany Talk, especially with you being our first ever talent producer for the show. You really contributed a lot, and you are such a great producer. You have so many good ideas. You know to be organized on top of everything. And I just knew that just from the first moment I met you in the interview. I knew that, oh yeah, I want to work with her for this show. It's gonna be so great. And I was right, and this experience has been so great, and I already love working with you within PSN TV as well. So this is just me hopping on to say congrats, and we're gonna miss you all, and also a happy early birthday shout out, because I know you're turning 21, and that's gonna be really fun. So just congrats, and we'll all miss you.
Hey, Olivia, I just want to wish you the best of luck in Paris. I hope you enjoy this amazing opportunity. And remember that your Nittany Talk family is always here for you back in the States. I want to thank you for all your hard work you put into Nittany Talk and all that you've done. You've inspired all of us, and you've always made it a fun environment. Good luck and enjoy Paris.
Hi, Olivia. You've been such an awesome producer, and we're going to miss you so much here at Nittany Talk. I hope you have so much fun in Paris.
Happy birthday, Olivia. I'm so happy that we get to work on Nittany Talk together, and that I found you as such a great friend. This year would not be the same without you. I love you, and I hope you have so much fun studying abroad. We're all going to miss you so much. I know I especially am. I love you, and I hope you have a great birthday.
Hey, Olivia. I just wanted to say for all of us here, thank you so much for everything that you've done for Nittany Talk, for PSN TV as a whole. Your dedication and your work ethic is truly some of the best that anybody has ever seen, and it's something that we can all learn from. And I wanted to personally thank you, giving me this opportunity to be the new talent producer. And I just hope I can do as close to a good enough a job as you did. For leading a huge example for this club and putting us in the right direction. We're all going to miss you, but we can't thank you enough for everything that you've done.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you, Olivia, for everything you've done for us, and we'll all miss you. We hope you guys enjoyed today's episode as much as we did. See you all next time.